Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Agave Talk, your number one source for everything agave. We appreciate you being here with us today. Today, I am bringing you this really tall, I cannot even get it into the shot bottle. Yes, this is Mezcal Contraluz in the really big bottle. I'm gonna fly it by like a rocket ship right now. This is actually the world's first Mezcal Cristalino. You see it right there. Cristalino, that is something of a newer category to tequila over the last few years. And this is claiming to be the world's first Cristalino Mezcal. So this is actually an artesanal mezcal. Contraluz means the backlight, right? So literal translation, like lights in the back, the backlight. Metaphorically, it's more like kind of behind the scenes. That makes sense too. I'm telling you, I love this branding. The partner bringing this to you actually is a celebrity. Yes, this is a celebrity mezcal. If you're familiar with the singer Maluma, this is his brand, all right? And that's then even bringing it back to this word Contraluz, where I'm digging the branding, what I'm going to guess the reason for this is, right? So I'm gonna have you take a look at the website. I'm going straight to the website real quick. And the website actually has a quote from Maluma, and it says, "To live a life in Contraluz is to embrace the spontaneous, genuine, and unexpected moments in our lives. It is in those moments away from the spotlight where extraordinary possibilities lie," end quote, Maluma, right? So contraluz means behind the scenes, in the backlight, literal translation. Imagine you're somebody like a celebrity. You're always in the spotlight. Let's take it a step further, right? You're just a regular old person. You got to go to work, right? So in each case, you definitely have to put on a front for sure. No ifs, ands, questions about it, right? There's many times where at work, when you're out and about, you just truly can't be 1000% your authentic self all the time. You got to be a professional. Sometimes you got to watch what you say. You got to be careful with how you act. And there's a lot of, societal norms that we have to abide by when we're out in the front and center of everyone. Taking it to now the name, Contraluz, behind the scenes, and thinking about that quote, this brand is bringing you to a place where you could just kind of let your hair down, truly be yourself, relax behind the scenes, not worried about cameras in your face, acting any certain way, in the front of the boardroom or whatever. Like, it's just you, your friends, your loved ones, family with this bottle of mezcal, enjoying the backlight behind the scenes and just enjoying that moment. So whatever you feel about celebrity brands, honestly, that branding right there and that message, I'm loving 1000%. What I'm going to do as well too is just I'm going to make you see something you can never unsee. If you've never seen this before, cool. I love it. This tactileness, right? But I'm going to say something right now and you're never going to be able to unsee it. I apologize. I'm going to do it. Doesn't it look like a giant corn on the cob? Right? It just looks like a giant corn on the cob, man. Look at that. All right, I'm done. But no, seriously, I'm loving the branding on this. Of course, Mezcal Artesanal, so it's in that middle category, Mezcal Artesanal Ancestral, right? They're actually using some pretty decent methods to produce this. This is, of course, coming out of Oaxaca, right? They're getting their agaves from Tlacolula, and that's actually in Oaxaca, right? And it's an espadín. This is 100% espadín, coming in at 40%. Got some of the regulatory stuff on the back. You'll see here. Agave angustifolia, that's just a big fancy scientific name for espadín. And like I said, this is a world's first very tall bottle of Cristalino Mezcal. What is it going to taste like? Who knows? But I'm about to open this up, so I appreciate you being here with me, right? Let me take this off. It's just like a pull tab, a little plastic to the side. Let your bottles pop. Oh, no, it's a screw. Okay, never mind. It's a screw top. So it's wood, but it's a screw top. Interesting. All right, put that to the side, kind of light, and pour this out. If you have not done so already, please hit that like and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk. All right. Appreciate you guys being here. Like I said, this is a Mezcal Artesanal, right? If you follow the channel, I've done many reviews where I break down Mezcal Artesanal, and Mezcal Ancestral, right? So their production methods, the harvesting and cooking, like I said, they're getting their agaves from, and they're cooking them in underground stone ovens, right? So underground stone ovens, that's that traditional mezcal production method, cooking it in a pit underground. They say depending on the time of the year, the fermentation can take up to 10 days. So sometimes less, but no more than 10 days, up to 10 days for fermentation. And then now this is where it gets interesting. And I'd be curious if anybody has an older bottle of this, like one of the first bottles. So this is an aged mezcal, even though it's completely clear, right? This is an aged mezcal. Remember, it's a Cristalino. So what they're doing is they're actually aging this for 6 months in American oak barrels, and then they're using a charcoal filtration to strip away the color. Now, me personally, I'm not a huge fan of Cristalinos. I'm not sure even off the top of my head if there is one where I'm like, yeah, I'm really digging that Cristalino in the tequila world, right? This is a world's first of Mezcal Cristalinos. However you want to feel about that, please go right ahead, right? But I say that because I bring up the tequila, where in those Cristalinos that I've tasted, it always just feels like kind of like the soul has been taken away. So this has been aged. It's actually 6 months. And I brought up just also too that if somebody has like one of the original bottles, the original bottle was actually aged for 12 months, making it an añejo. They're now cut it back half. They cut it in half. It's only 6 months now, making it a reposado. But it's however long they're aging it, whenever then they run it through the charcoal into tequila world, to me, it's always just tasted like they're kind of stripping away the soul. Why would you age something for that long to then just take away the essence of it, per se, right? So I'm curious, is it going to have the same effect on mezcal? Not sure. We shall see, right? But no, like I said, I appreciate you guys always for being here. Let's take a look at the legs and tears. Again, completely crystal clear. There's the legs and tears right there. That's not moving. That's pretty sticky. That's definitely sticky. 6 months, crystal clear, charcoal filtration, right? And it's just, they say it's to, take away the color but enhance the flavors. But like I said, just so many times it feels like it really just strips away some of the soul. So I am actually, as I'm talking, just letting it open up. I can kind of smell it. And let me finally put it to the nose. You're getting a familiar espadín smell. You definitely got some smoke on there, and it's definitely oaky. So thinking of a Cristalino tequila, this actually has a bit more body, right? It definitely has a bit more body. I would imagine the production methods, cooking it and burying it underground, smoking it. It's definitely, that's a real hard, it's kind of like if you ever went camping, you try to get smoke out of your clothing, like in your hair, it's going to stick around, right? So even with the charcoal filtration, the smoke is definitely still there. It's definitely lingering. And it's not like super subdued, but it's not a huge smoke bomb, but it's definitely there for sure, for sure, for sure. It does have a nice oak smell to it. It definitely has a nice oak smell. And the same, it's not like super overpowering, but it's not subtle. Like it's there. And it's, again, an espadín, sure. So it's kind of like when you think you're going to go drink water, but then you get soda, vice versa, right? You're thinking it's like a lemon lime soda, but then it turns out to be water, right? It's kind of that, it's that where you're expecting just like a, clear mezcal in your face espadín with some smoke, but there's that layer of oak complementing the smoke, and you're getting that wood. So no, definitely I'm digging it. It also has, it's kind of like a green agave. It's not like cooked agave. It's more of a fresh green agave for sure. And let me bring it back. You're getting citrus on there too. You're definitely getting a lot of citrus on there, like kind of lime, Like even like orange. I know a lot of times they'll serve mezcal with a slice of orange. Oh, that would, yeah, definitely a lot of orange and lime on here for sure. With that wood, some ethanol way on the back. If I took like that big sniff, definitely some ethanol there. But overall, wood, smoke, and those like citrus notes. Well, man, let's take a sip of this. I know I'll smell it continue as I go on. And cheers. Appreciate you being here. Okay, okay. It's a mezcal. And I say that because I'm glad the charcoal filtration didn't strip that flavor away, right? Like it's hard to get smoke out of stuff, and the charcoal did not get the smoke out, which is great. It did just take out the color. I would love to taste this pre-filtration, like right next to each other. But overall, this does taste like a mezcal, and I'm happy because if I'm drinking mezcal, I want it to taste like mezcal, right? So far, just the color. Let me take another sip. So that orange, it's more in the aroma. It was like an orange and lime, citrusy, right? In the taste, for me and my taste buds, it's more of orange and more of an orange peel. You're definitely getting that wood for sure. It's like a smoky wood. It's not overpowering and it's not like in your face, but it's good. It's definitely good and it's definitely there. And it's just kind of like a balance. You're getting some a little bit of, I could even say maybe like caramelization from the charred barrel, which could possibly be interpreted, maybe even like as like some honey molasses. I'm going a bit more molasses because it's playing off that smoky for sure. Let me take this last sip. Yeah, not bad, not bad, but I think it's kind of like Cristalino tequilas, where the soul, like I've shared before, it kind of feels like there's something missing. It's just, it goes away so quick. So as I'm talking, there is a lingering of that smoke, but that's pretty much it, right? Like I'm not getting a lingering of the wood, of those caramel honey notes, the orange citrus. I'm just getting like a lingering of smoke and it's just kind of gone. So it's not truly something that's going to stick around a lot. It doesn't have a huge depth to it. And I think that's just a byproduct of the Cristalino process of using charcoal to extract the color, which unfortunately then they say enhances. I'm saying it kind of takes away from it a bit. Overall, though, this is pretty solid. I'm not mad at this at all. I know some people get really uptight with Cristalinos. I'm not sure why. Like y'all got stake in like these brands or something. I don't get it. Drink what you drink, right? So for me personally, this is good. It's not bad because, like I said, I was really hoping that it still retained the essence of a mezcal, and for that, I think it does. It definitely does. Hats off to the team. This is pretty solid, and I liked it. I definitely did. I can recommend this for sure. If you've never tried it, let me know. If you have tried it, drop the comments down below. I appreciate you being here. If you have not done so already, please hit that like and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk. All right. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching.